The smartphone, the laptop, or even the tablet. If you own any of these devices, then of course, you have several social media accounts. You like, post, and share stories on your feeds. But for my guest today, our everyday liking, posting, and sharing stories goes way more than that. He searches for the stories, the latest celebrity scoop, trending news, and uploads them on his blog at odateghnews.com. My guest today is a blogger, a photographer, and an artist manager. Today's entrepreneur is Abraham Odate Lamte, popularly known in the media circles as Odate GH. My name is AKI OKUMO. Welcome. Hello, Odate.
Hello.
Welcome to today's entrepreneurial show.
Thank you very much.
First, I'm going to ask you about yourself, your background growing up. How was it like? Which schools did you attend and all that?
Wow. So my name, first of all, is Odate GH. I'm a blogger, a celebrity blogger to be precise.
So you sort of harass the celebrities, follow them everywhere?
Not really. And I'm a graduate of the University of Cape Coast. I studied management.
You studied management?
Yeah.
And you're veering into media,
Yeah.
sort of?
It just happened. I mean,
how?
Life has its own ways of,
changing your
course. Yeah. So, despite what I studied at the university, indirectly I'm implementing it, but you might think I'm not, but indirectly I'm really implementing it in wherever I find myself.
Very true.
I find myself here as a blogger, so.
Okay, so would you what would you say was that moment that got you like, at this point I want to go into blogging? What sparked that?
I normally receive this or get this question a lot, but for me, that one moment would be at the university. I took a course at the university.
What course was it?
It was MIS.
MIS, what's
Management Information Systems. Yeah.
Okay.
So, our lecture was that hard type. I wouldn't say hard, but it was hard in the sense that he had lots of his upbringing outside.
Okay.
So he was trying to let us think global. It was like Ghanaian students or Ghanaians are too archaic.
Yes.
Ghanaians don't really like to
exactly.
We don't want to adapt to
change
and stuff. So he gave us this book about computer. I think that book, I think it's called Computers in Society.
Okay.
So everybody had access to that book. He actually made us create a special platform. He was communicating with us online and stuff. Okay. And for me, I was actually, moved by this online. I was that kind of online freak.
Okay.
I like to do a lot of research online and stuff. So when this man came and was pushing us on, I was like, wow, this is what I really like. So let me also take this thing serious. So for me, this book that he sent to us through our private mail at the university, I took it very, very serious. So, I was reading, So I read a lot and I came across blogging through the book. And we also, although he didn't really delve more into the blogging, there was one particular topic that we had blogging under it. So he told all of us to create blogs. But some people didn't take it serious, but then I took it serious.
I remember back in school too, we had quite something similar.
Yeah, so we all create blogs, but I created 2 blogs. One for academic work and one for my personal stuff.
Do you remember the names of those 2 blogs?
I think the academic one, I use my name. I think I use Odate.Lamte something.
Okay.
And then this one, I forgot him. I used Odate something, but it wasn't Odate GH. I used Odate something then. It started from there. So I was just doing something coded. I didn't really take it serious, but I was just doing it then. That's why I found myself.
Today, here you are. Yeah. How long has this been?
This has close to about 4 years.
Close to about 4 years. Oh, wow. You've really done good for yourself.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And then take me to a typical day in Odate GH's life. what do you do when you wake up in the morning? I probably think you work late into the night.
Yeah.
So take me through a typical day.
A typical day is hectic, and a lot of people think bloggers are always online, quote unquote. Yeah, we're always online, but for me, I wake up in the morning, have lots of things on my mind. I really wake up very early, sometimes I don't even sleep. While people are sleeping and snoring, I'll be awake, fishing for news, and I'm writing articles for the next day. You know, as a blog, or my type of blog is a daily something. I don't post weekly.
Yes,
I mean,
like
when I feel like,
Mm-hmm.
but I have a lot of readers and I feel I have to satisfy them. So I have to always be on the run looking for news. And since I'm a celebrity blogger, I'm always on the look for news. I'm always on the next of the celebrity. I want to check
with
their
them.
social media handles, what is up with them. I want to be watching the news, going for programs and stuff. So in as much as my work is more online, I'm also on the grounds as well.
On the grounds,
looking for content, yeah. So typical day, wake up in the morning, give thanks to God, sit behind my laptop, draft something.
Quick.
Yeah, pick my bag and I'm on the run, yeah.
Nice one. So, have you had any, let's say, negative press come your way before? Have you had an instance where you posted something and then maybe the celebrity comes and is like, what you posted is defamatory to his brand or her brand, and then you have to either apologize? Have you had any of such instances?
No. I've never had anything of that sort. I don't know, but for me, I don't know, probably because probably I'm coming from a business background. I really take my brand and
Seriously.
if you study business in general, you come across branding and marketing and all this kind of, ethics and stuff. So yes. I put all those things to my brand. So I make sure that anything I put out there, I really think through it. I always put myself in my audience's shoes or anybody who watches, like how will the persons feel.
Yeah.
I don't need to put anything that will violate even the medium of which I'm using. You know, most of these mediums have policies and stuff, and you make sure you have to abide by their policies. So I've not really encountered any negative reportage or any negative attack or press with regards to my brand. Yeah.
And then that means you haven't even had any lawsuits.
No.
Because I know bloggers are attacked a lot of the time.
I haven't had that experience. But then even if I'll have that experience, I make sure I tighten my seatbelt and make sure everything is on point before I even move forward. Yeah.
Awesome. So tell us about some highlights in your career. Maybe you shot, let's say, have you shot the first lady or the second lady? Or?
No. Unfortunately, I haven't. Probably it's because of my line of work. Yeah, although sometimes.
Let's come into the celebrity world. Which celebrity did you say, wow, okay, I finally gotten the opportunity to meet her, so I'm going to take a shot of her today?
Wow, surprisingly, I don't know. For me, I'm not so obsessed by it.
Okay.
I know a lot of people are so obsessed about the celebrities. They watch them always on the screens. They like them, they follow them and stuff. When they meet them, they want to interact with them. But for me, I don't know. Probably because of my line of work, as I say, I always meet them on the daily basis. Sometimes I talk to them, sometimes too. I do not just watch them from afar. But I've not really had that moment. Or probably growing up, I don't know. But growing up, I actually extended my lens. I was not really focusing on the Ghanaian content. I used to watch a lot of, foreign, celebrities. But then I understand my line of work. I meet them on a daily basis, so I'm not so upset. But then I meet a couple of them, and actually sometimes too, some of them when you meet them, we will think that they will reject them, like, oh, this kind of person.
Yes.
But I know you meet them,
and then they are
a couple of
friendly.
them. I don't know.
Would you mention names?
There are plenty.
Just one person.
Who did I meet? That's. Is it actress, musician?
Yes, actress, musician.
I think Sarkodie.
Okay.
Actually, I took Sarkodie with my own camera, and I took shots of him. videos, and it was the lead series organized by 2131. So I think I felt good because I have not actually had the opportunity to meet Sarkodie or even talk to him. So I think Sarkodie, yeah.
Sarkodie, that's awesome. You just mentioned earlier that you took shots of him, so let's talk about you and photography. Okay. How did that also come about?
Actually, you know, blogging is all about content, and talking about content, you have varieties of content, you get it. Yeah. But for your brand to speak, you need to come out with quality content.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm so particular about my content. And when I started blogging, I was like, I want everything about my blog to be unique. I want anybody who comes to my blog be like, Odate JH is known for this. Odate JH will go for the event.
Has a lot of colors.
Exactly, he gives us what we need.
Yeah.
He gives us original content. He gives us what really happened. You get me? So initially I go for events and I use my phone for stuff. I was like, no. Although I was using one of the best phones but I was like, no, I need a professional camera. A camera is a camera.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just get a camera and start working with it.
So what was the first camera you got?
A Canon. A Canon was it? Yeah, a Canon T5, T5i. Yeah.
I see. You got that yourself.
Yeah, I got that myself.
So would you say blogging pays?
Oh, of course, it pays. Because if it doesn't pay, I don't think I'll get that money to, buy the Canon camera for my.
How? Tell us how do you monetize blogging?
That's what I'm saying. That it depends on the quality of your content. Okay, you have to know your niche market. For me, I had a niche market, and I studied their needs, and I presented myself to suit their needs. So
precisely.
I realized that, a lot of people will go for events and shows and come up with content. But then how different should my content be? They're all taking the same shots, they're all writing about the same thing, but I have to look at a different perspective. Yeah. Let me give them a different part or a different side of the story. You get it? So that is how I look at stuff. So talking about money or monetizing, it's about how you go about it. For me, I believe if you do your work and you do it very well, you get the necessary markets, you can seek for sponsorship.
Yeah.
Once you are doing a good work, I believe people will start chasing you.
So
I get people calling me, I think your blog is doing very well. I want to advertise on your blog.
Okay.
I need you to do this. I want you to run promo for me and stuff. So basically that's how
you get the money. That's nice. What's the craziest, mind-blowing thing you have ever done in your line of work?
Craziest, mind-blowing.
This one, something that after you had done it, you were like, hey, did I go this far? Or have you had any moments like that?
Craziest, mind-blowing. Not really.
No moments of that sort yet.
No.
And I think when JB
probably I'm not getting your question right, but I don't know. But I probably if you have to.
Let's say you had to jump over a stage just to take that shot.
Oh. Okay. Oh, definitely, I've had that moment. When we go for shows, for example, let's say Ghana Miss Niger or VGMA, already have, places for media men and stuff. Sometimes you might not go for the show very late. It's like first come, first serve. If you come early, you can set up your camera and you stand very well.
Yeah.
But if you don't come very early, you might have to struggle your way through. And I quite remember I was not really out there, and there was a show on campus. I've forgotten the name of the show, but I think it was organized by, I don't know, but it was a very big show where we had Sarkodie, Papi Kojo, and I was with my guys. At that time, I've actually started the blogging fresh. And we were at the back. And I knew Sarkodie would perform, but then I didn't know when he would perform. Okay. So I was at the back and I heard the MC shouting, our next performer is Sarkodie, they started playing. So I had to rush and get information. I had my full caption, but I needed that particular content. Okay, I needed to put out there before even those bloggers who came from Accra and the media men who came to Accra to start publicizing about it. You get it? So I think that will be the mind-blowing thing. But aside that, ever since I came to where I've reached, I actually get there on time and get my shots and everything.
Yes, you grew with time. Yeah. So The next question I'm going to ask, a little bird told me that you manage an artist.
Really?
Yes. You're into artist managing as well.
Really?
So I'm going to ask you, why artist management though?
Okay, I don't know, but I'm a very passionate person, and I don't say no to petty opportunities or every little thing that comes my way. I want to give everything a shot. If it goes on well, that's a plus. If it doesn't go on well, I learn from it. So, I mean, I started as a blogger, blogging. I ended up as doing photography, or playing with the camera here and there. Mm-hmm. And you know, my line of work, I meet people on a daily basis.
Yeah.
So, I meet a lot of upcoming acts, whether musicians, actors, people in the creative arts industry. And I know a lot of them are very talented, but they don't know what to do, or they don't really have the necessary guidelines. And as a blogger, I've been exposed to a whole lot of things, and I've actually learned a whole lot of things too. So since I've been exposed to all those things, I've not really gone to school on that. But as I said, I read management.
Yeah.
And, I'm a trained manager. Yes. You get me? So I actually had to incorporate whatever thing that I've learned, and also read extensively in that particular aspect that I'm trying to, or that particular craft that I'm trying to manage, and use the necessary resources that I have to help to help those artists or brand achieve their necessary targets or goals. So I'm an artist manager as well.
Nice one. What's the name of your artist?
Really, should I have to disclose this? I have a lot of them. I can't mention names.
A lot of them. Who is the one that is probably, like the hottest amongst all of them?
The hottest amongst them is Dr. Drella. He's a rapper.
I know that guy.
Yeah. I'm actually managing Dr. Drella. Yeah.
Okay. Well, any song, one or two lines for us?
Oh, really? I think Dr. Drella has to be here to sing it though. Because
manager, so you should know.
I'm his manager, but I don't manage. I'm not particularly into the vocals.
Okay.
Definitely I have an input in whatever thing it brings out, but I'm not a rapper, and I'm not really good at music, so I can't really give a freestyle. And he's a rapper. He's a very hardcore rapper.
Okay.
I don't want to say something that will spoil his lines. He has his own voice and beats and stuff. But he's actually a good rapper.
Any of his songs that you like?
Oh yeah, I like this joint he did with Article 1, which is titled as Sem.
Okay.
And I also like his Selfie Cypher, which is a hardcore.
Yeah, I think I've heard of that.
A hardcore.
We'll be playing one of his songs too.
Oh yeah, I appreciate it. Charlie, so your viewers will have a sneak peek
nice one.
As to how Dr. Drella fares or what you can do.
Okay.
Dr. Drella in the building. Link up. As I do fear some, you for chop your own matter. Do fear some, get your chance on it. Do fear some, do fear some, do fear some. Do fear some, mind your own business, what father.
Before we go, I want to ask you, where do you see yourself in the next 5-10 years?
Wow.
This is a really big question.
Yeah, for me, I believe time will tell. But every day is a work in progress for my brand, or that GH. I keep working hard. I see every day as a new challenge. So going forward or moving forward, I see myself carrying international events. I want to break boundaries.
The BETs, the Emmys.
Exactly.
Nice.
Talking about the big shows.
Yeah.
So, I'm working hard, and I believe one day I'll receive that, mind-blowing email from this big, events and artists. Inviting me that, hello, Odate GH, we've seen your works and we think we can work with you. We want to see you at the BET Awards 2020 or 2021. We want to see you at the MVAs and stuff. I welcome that. For me, as I always say, every day is a work in progress, or it's a new opportunity. And I would like to break boundaries. So Africa, then worldwide and global. Yeah.
Amazing. You didn't touch your drink the whole time.
Oh.
Whilst you take a sip,
Oh,
we are coming to play a game.
Wow.
Yes.
I like games. I like games actually. I like games.
Okay. So I have. We are going to display 4 colors on the screen.
Okay.
And then you get to pick one.
Okay.
And then we will play the game from there. Each color has a code, and we'll play that game of the color.
Right, that's
So, what color do you pick?
I think I'll pick red for my attack sake.
Okay, awesome. So red comes with the character, the personality check.
Personality check.
Yes, and I'm going to ask you some few questions
Okay.
from our personality check. So, do you like online news or newspapers?
Online news.
Obviously.
Obviously, yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Mark Zuckerberg or Bill Gates?
Wow, that's a tough call. Oh God. It's a tough call. These are I mean top. And, you know, I come across them in my line of work, but I might go or I'll go for Zuckerberg.
Because you're a blogger.
Oh, not really, but I mean both of them are cool. They've actually helped me in my line of work, but I mean I'll go for Zuckerberg. Yeah.
Black or white?
White.
Why white though? I'm curious.
I don't know, because probably I'm holy or pure.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm holy.
Okay. You still didn't take the sip, but that's fine.
Oh, do I really have to take a sip?
You really have to. Okay, so the fourth one is Facebook or Instagram?
Facebook or Instagram? Oh God, that's a tough call.
You have to choose one.
Facebook or Instagram? Facebook or Instagram? Wow. Instagram.
Instagram. Is it because of your huge following?
Let's take it as
You're
such.
being biased towards Instagram, and that's fine.
I'm being biased.
And then the very last one is glass half full or glass half empty?
Glass half full.
Hey, why?
I'm a very optimistic person. I don't give up. I always
Look on the brighter side any day,
no matter what
anytime.
happens, I'm always on the brighter side.
That's amazing. So I want you to look into your camera, and then you give your last words to anyone watching out there who wants to become a blogger, but some way, somehow finds excuses for themselves not to get started. What would you say to that person?
Okay. What I want to say is that no matter who you are or what you want to do, it is possible. The word here is, it is possible. When I started blogging, I thought I couldn't make it. I had a lot of challenges, I had a lot of obstacles. I mean, getting people to even understand what I do was a problem. But I was like, no, I believe that one person can change the world. And I was able to change my world and also influence the worlds of others. So for me, what I'll say is that if you want to be a blogger, no matter the bad names or whatever thing that is attached to blogging, whether the negativity or whatever, just know that you can do it. And first of all, you have to also be a good writer. You have to look for good content and quality content. Content matters. If your content is good, you get the necessary traffic or audience that you need. So for me, what I'll say is that no matter what you are doing, just keep your mind to it and always like God first. If God is first, you can achieve anything at all that you want to do. Yeah.
So if people want to follow you or anything, how can they reach you?
I'm on social media. So Facebook is Udate_GH. Twitter is also the same, Udate_GH. Instagram, Udate_GH. Snapchat, YouTube is Udate_GH TV. I mean, everywhere, if you just search Udate_GH, you'll get to know. You can also visit my blog, udateghnews.com, for your latest entertainment, news, and celebrity gossip. Yeah.
Right. With God, you can do anything. Anything. The sky is just the limit. The sky is big enough for each and every one of us to fly. So just have it in mind that, of course, it is possible. Go out there and achieve your dreams. This has been today's Entrepreneurs, the official show where young individuals express their successful journeys. I hope you have been inspired. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. You will get a notification anytime we upload a new video. My name is AKI OKUMO.